Picture-perfect beaches make the Bahamas a popular destination for millions of tourists every year, especially Americans and cruise ship visitors. There are a huge range of historical, cultural, and natural attractions in this country, but like most islands in the Caribbean, the Bahamas are an expensive destination. Smart planning can help you get more bang for your buck as you indulge in everything the Bahamas has to offer, and while this travel guide can help, be prepared to spend money on your trip here. Top things to see and do in the Bahamas. 1. Visit Harbor Island just north of El Other. Harbor Island is a tiny spot filled with some really nice resorts and beaches. The island is so small, people drive around in golf carts who wouldn't be into that, and while it may be a lot more expensive than other parts of the Bahamas, if you want an upscale place for a holiday, this is it. To save a bit of cash, consider staying on El Other and coming to visit for a day. 2. Indulge yourself at Atlantis. This is one of the most prestigious, luxurious, and expensive hotels in the world. If you can't afford to stay here, you can use the activities within the resort. The Aquaventure Water Park has 11 pools, huge water slides including a Mayan temple-themed one which tunnels through a shark pool, river rapids, and rock climbing. A day pass to the water park is 135 BSD if you're not a guest at the hotel. 3. Dive the tongue of the ocean. The tongue of the ocean is an oceanic trench that runs along the entire length of the Andros Island coast. The wall of the trench leads to an almost 6,000 feet drop to the seabed where divers can get up close and personal with reef sharks as they swarm in to feed. 4. Learn the history of the Pirates of Nassau. Pirates of Nassau is a museum dedicated to showcasing the history of piracy on the island. The building is huge and in it you'll walk around a pirate ship, visit the dungeon, and experience all the folklore surrounding the pirates' legacy. Admission is 12 BSD and it's open daily 9 a.m. 6 p.m. with abbreviated hours on Saturday. 5. Kayak. The Exuma Cay's Land and Sea Park. This was the first land and sea park in the world and is still one of the best. You can hire a kayak and have a guide steer you over the coral reefs to get a look at the amazing marine life below you. 6. See the Garden of the Groves located in Freeport on Grand Bahama Island. This 12-acre eco-tourist attraction is home to alligators, exotic birds, 10,000 different species of plants, 4 waterfalls, and dozens of lakes. Admission is 16.50 BSD with a guided tour. It's open daily from 9 a.m. 4 p.m. 7. Celebrate Junkanoo if possible. Try to visit the Bahamas in late December or early January. Every Boxing Day and New Year's Day, Bahamians celebrate their national festival, Junkanoo. Brass bands, drums, cowbells, and whistles provide the soundtrack for thousands of people dancing in the streets. If you can't be there for the main festival, there is a mini festival held in June 8th. Go to Lucayan National Park. This 40-acre park is home to the world's largest underwater limestone cave system. However, it is only accessible to experienced divers. For everyone else, there are various hiking trails that wind all throughout the pine forest and along Gold Rock Beach. Admission to the park is 3 BSD and it's open daily from 8:30 a.m. 4:30 p.m. 9. Eat at the Fish Fry. Make sure to visit Arawak Cay or Fish Fry as it is known to the locals in Nassau. For around 20 BSD, you can have a plate filled with delicious seafood, potato salad, Bahamian macaroni and cheese, and the Caribbean staple, peas and rice. 10. Hang out at Port Lucaya Marketplace. This 12-acre shopping complex in Freeport has more than 60 shops, a dozen restaurants, 90 vendors, 24 artists, hair braiders, and more. You'll find great bargains on handcrafted goods and one-of-a-kind items. 11. Explore Fort Charlotte.